So hi guys, welcome along and another match at FIFA. Welcome along and another match at FIFA. That's awkward. That's very awkward. And but nevertheless, welcome along to this live watch along of France or Paraguay versus France game at the FIFA Football World Cup. Uh, just seen Morocco eliminate one of the hosts, Canada. They obliterated them in the second half with a 5-0 hammering, and I mean 3-0 hammering. Not sure where the 5-0 came from, but it was what it was, and it was what it was, and I mean, if things go to form, it could it could happen that France could also end up thumping Paraguay. Could be worse, could be better. What do you think? Let me know in the poll and the poll that is running. Who do you think will make it through? Whether whether Paraguay can cause an upset like they did in the game between Paraguay and Germany, where they eliminated four-time world champions, and now up next for them are two-time world champions in and they have got two-time world champions in France. So France, obviously, they've got Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele. I'll put up the team news in front of you in just a minute, but France going into this game, they have been scoring goals aplenty. How many have they scored? 13. They scored almost. 13 goals. Kylian Mbappe has got six. Dembele four. Bakula two. And then there have been others as well who have scored a lot of goals as well. So France are scoring goals for fun, but Paraguay, they they are here. You have to give them credit for what they have done to Germany, Australia, Turkey, and others. No one else, but you have to give them credit for what they have done and which is just causing Jesus Christ. Hopefully I'm back now. And hopefully I'm back. So yeah, man, I was on so much form, and now I am hopefully back. Hopefully people at this FIFA Football World Cup, they scored 13 goals. They scored 13 goals thus far. France have, and Mbappe, Dembele, Bakula. Am I missing someone? Someone else has scored as well. Might have been an own goal in between as well. The Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. Kylian Mbappe has scored two goals twice, thrice, and then we've had what's his name? Dembele score a hat trick against Norway. Although you have to give it like it was a second string Norway team, second string Norway team who France had Sweden, so they didn't want Sweden in their game, and they didn't want Sweden, and that's how it is. They beat Sweden really comfortably, and really comfortably, and that's why this matchup is there. We'll be talking about fuck man, what is wrong with this internet? I was on so much form. I was on so much form, and I was interrupted. So that's how that's how it is. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Somehow that's how the cookie crumbles, and disappointing. Very disappointing. So the team news is of course in. We'll be talking about the team news and everything that's likely to happen in this game, and that's likely to happen in this game, and yeah, that's where we are as far as this game is concerned. The team news is there. The team news has been revealed. I'll be going there in just a couple of minutes. Uh, I was reading somewhere that Desiree Doué isn't playing. Uh, Desiree Doué isn't playing, and let's in fact just go to the team news. Let's Here's the team news. So here are the two teams. Having watched the Paraguayan team as well, I feel I am in a decent enough position to cast a judgment on what we might see from them. I mean, no Shuvamani. First of all, I can see in this lineup. Not sure why he isn't there. Maybe he's injured or whatever. And let's start with Paraguay first of all, and then we'll move to France. Oscar Gill. I mean, he was absolutely superb. I mean, the story about him having to sell his shirt to pay for his child's medical bills. I mean, like a eye-watering story. Caceres, Velasquez. I mean, I don't think he played. I don't think he played in the game against. In the game against. I don't think he played in the game against. I don't think he played in the game against Germany. I mean, in that game, I have to say Paraguay was superb, especially Galarza, the guy who scored the goal against Turkey when they went down to 10 men, and then when they went down to 10 men, and somehow held on after scoring very early on against Turkey. So that's that's uh, that's where we are. And Caceres, Velasquez, Gomez. I think Gomez is the captain. Omar Alderete of Sunderland. I mean, he didn't play the last game as well. So, I mean, Gustavo Alonso, the coach of Paraguay, ringing in the changes. And no, Gustavo Alfaro, Mr. Alonso is the name of the Colombian coach with which whom I'm confusing him with. And Gustavo Alfaro. I like the comment that he made after the game against Germany. He said German players are are used to playing in some of the best academies in the world, and we are the people of Red Earth. I mean, that's what I think the translated quote was from Gustavo Alfaro, and I mean he's somehow after a damaging defeat by USA 4-1 in their opening game, he's done well take his team to a round of 16 game. Paraguay aren't the strongest team in South America. They've some decent players. I was reading about, I mean, a tweet mentioned their history. And I mean, like, they are people who fight for everything and they aren't going to give up. So after Alderete, they've got Alonso, Gomez. I mean, I don't know which Gomez is the captain. Cubas, Galarza, Almiron, and Julio Enciso, who's the player who scored against Germany, in which Paraguay beat Germany or eliminated them via via the uh, the penalty shootout. I mean, Neuer did well, but in the end, it wasn't to be. Jonathan Tah skied his penalty, and then it was all left for the substitute who came on, who had come on, and he scored. He scored the winner. He scored the winner, and now let's talk about France. I mean, I don't know much about these Paraguayan players apart from Miguel Almiron, who used to play for Newcastle United, and Julio Enciso, as well as Omar Alderete, who plays for Sunderland, who had a very good season. Unfortunately, as a Newcastle fan, it's difficult to compliment a Sunderland player. So that's how it is for that's how it is for me, and that's how it is for me, and yeah, we'll see how it goes for those players. Oscar Gale, as I said, he was superb against Germany, really commanding. Only 26 years of age. I mean, I don't know where he plays, which club he plays for, but I mean, there's an opportunity for a big club or maybe a club to take a chance on him, and I mean, because for the size, everything, quickness, everything, he exuded confidence and and uh, and helped his team get through in the. I mean, Germany were heavy favorites, but wasted chances. I mean, they were slightly unlucky as well with that goal disallowed by Jonathan Tah, and then I mean, penalties are lotteries. Anyone can win that lottery, and Germany did lose. I mean, Germany didn't. Uh, Almiron, he will run and run and run. And Siso, he's the class man. Galarza, the player who can link up everything and who can link up everything and then make sure that things click. So that's. I mean, you don't want to write off any team, but when I get to France, and I am going to devote about 15, 16, maybe 20 minutes to France, with what they have, what they offer, and how they are expected to proceed. So I'll devote good enough time on France. So we'll talk about that. But I think it's important to give it's important to give uh, you know the Paraguayan team its due, and what we can expect from them in this game, in this important game, and a game that I am thoroughly looking forward to at even 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm maybe yawning in the middle or in the build up or at halftime, but this is a game, and like I'm really looking forward to. I mean, France, we know, are only going to play one way, and are only going to play one way, and I mean, Paraguay will have a test on test on their hands, and and yeah, we'll see how it goes for the South Americans against a team that has reached two finals in the last two World Cups, winning one and losing one. I mean, 2018 they won, 2022 they lost. I said I might be joining throughout the game, but I'll be, who knows, might be sneezing as well, and and also let's go to France. I mean, let's just first of all once again say commiserations to Didier Deschamps, who's lost his mother just before the last group game. Last group game that was played, France versus Norway. I mean, I think it was his assistant who was in the dugout that day, and who was in the dugout that day, and yeah, well, I mean, what can you say? What can you say? It was what it was. What happened was I mean, it's life, and it happened, and and yeah, so that's that's uh, that's where we are, and that's where we are, and hopefully, hopefully, Deschamps, Didier Deschamps can concentrate, and like it doesn't make it any easier for anybody. Doesn't make it any easier for anybody, and my expectations and hope for Deschamps is that he's fine mentally and everything, and can focus, can finally focus on the job as well, and yeah, and what will be. Anyways, let's move on to France. Mike Maignan in goal. He saved a penalty against Norway from Hogenstrand Larsen. He saved a penalty, and I mean, like, it looked pretty solid throughout the tournament for France. France kept a clean sheet against Iraq as well as Sweden, 2-3 nil wins, and they my expectation is that Paraguay will find tough to score against them. I mean, I the only weak point that I see in France is their midfield, Rabiot and Kone. I just don't know why Chouamani is not playing. He is on the bench. We can see his name in the second row of the substitutes, and then we have Jules Koundé of Barcelona, who's at right back. I think when he was at Sevilla, he played as he was a center half, and somehow has now been turned into a right back. I mean, he rarely ever plays as a right back for, oh sorry, as a center half for Barcelona or France, and I mean, France are so well blessed in this area. I mean, Kunde can play, but they've got Upamecano and Saliba. Upamecano plays for Bayern Munich. Saliba for Arsenal. Both won the titles. On the bench in that area, they've got Konate and Maxence Lacroix. Um, and I mean, I thought that Konate might have been preferred over preferred over Upamecano or Saliba, because Saliba, for one, is carrying a bad back injury. I mean, after the World Cup, he will have surgery. Whether he has that as the champion or, I mean, like a runner-up or a semi-finalist or third, fourth place or whatever, we'll see. But I mean, Saliba and Upamecano, fairly decent pairing. I mean, Upamecano, I'm not really a big fan of. I think he makes too many mistakes. At least at Bayern, I've seen him making a few mistakes, especially earlier on. Maybe, I mean, I didn't watch him too much in this season, so maybe he has improved, Upamecano. And if you watch him and you think he's improved, then do let me know, because I am willing to change my mind. And then we have Lucas Digne of Aston Villa, who's starting at left back. I mean, it's been a bit of a mixed match for France with Theo Hernandez and Lucas Digne. You know, Lucas Digne and Theo Hernandez kind of swapping or alternating between themselves as a left back. Theo Hernandez. I mean, I think both are pretty okay, average. I mean, none of them stands out as. I mean, none of them are as good as Kunde, Upamecano, and Saliba. I mean, respective to their positions, I'm talking about. So, Dinia, I don't expect him to be running back that too much. In midfield, Manu Kone and Adrian Rabiot. I mean, it's 2026 and Adrian Rabiot is still playing in midfield for France. I'm surprised by that he is still there. I mean, N'Golo Conte is still on the bench. So, I mean, it is what it is. I've never been a big fan of Adrian Rabiot, even when he was at PSG, and then he went to Juventus, and then he's, I think, at Fenerbahce or Galatasaray. He's at these days. He was linked strongly with Manchester United of 3 4 years ago when Eric Ten Hag was appointed, and that's. I mean, if if somehow Paraguay can dominate or do reasonably well in that midfield area, I think they can do something off note against France in that uh, in that particular in this particular game. Now let's get to the main beefy chunky part of it, where I am going to devote a good 10 10 minutes into this build up and yeah. So the front four of of France, the scary, the mind-numbingly good front four of France, led by Kylian Mbappe, who's got 6 goals thus far in this tournament. He's been absolutely superb, and he hasn't had a single penalty from what I know. I haven't watched. I didn't watch the game against Sweden, so maybe he had a penalty. I don't know for sure. He's been superb. And then they have Ousmane Dembele, who is the current Ballon d'Or holder or winner, and a lot of people are saying that that he should be the Ballon d'Or winner once again. that he should be the Ballon d'Or winner once again. After all, he helped his team win the and retain the Champions League trophy against Arsenal and Bradley Bacola. I mean, you could talk about Bacola and Due in similar breath. I mean, if you're talking in terms of scales, they are fairly equal. I mean, both have their strong and negative points. So Bakula starting this one. Bakula scored against Senegal and has scored against Sweden as well. So he's got two goals against two assists, Senegal and Sweden. And and uh, and then we have Michael Olise, who I mean, like I knew he was good. I knew he was good. He's been linked with other clubs, but I doubt Bayern will let him go. I doubt Bayern will let him go. I mean, ever since he's gone to Bayern, his performances in Champions League have been absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I know I said it thrice, but they have been so good, his performances. He's been unlucky that he hasn't scored thus far in the tournament, and uh, there have been moments where you have wondered how the hell that shot did not go into the back of the net or into the net or like that. So I mean, Mbappe, Dembele, and Olise are the kind of players who could get two, three goals in a game, every game. I'm like, I'm not saying all of them are going to get them, but like one of them could get them in every game. One of the players, they're so good. They're so good. And I mean, Alderete, Velasquez, Caceres, Alonso, Gomez, the other Gomez. I mean, these guys would have to work incredibly hard, absolutely incredibly hard to keep them quiet. I mean, in terms of possession, you know, Kone and Rabio are going to win the ball back and then pass it to either Olise on one side or Dembele or Bakola. I mean, these guys interchange their positions so quickly, so effectively, so adroitly, and there's so much alacrity in there. I mean, you don't know which way to look when these guys attack you. That's how they are. And I mean, when you think of it, I mean, the only two teams that I can see who can match this French team is are I mean, talking about two teams are Argentina and Spain, and the only reason for that is because their midfield is far superior to Kone and Rabiot. I mean, you look at Spain; they have got Rodri, Pedri, and maybe Ruiz or Olmo. I wouldn't play Marino, and they've got Jamal, and Baina and Oyarzabal, who's been in super form. And then we have Argentina. I mean, their midfield. I mean, as bad as it is, it's better than Kone, Shuamani, or Rabio, whichever to start. So, uh, and they've got Messi, and they've got Alvarez if he plays. I mean, not that anyone does anything apart from Messi. Martinez, bad. Gonzalez, average. Almada, I mean, non-existent. And that's how it is with that's how it is with it is with that's how it is with what's his name now? I mean Argentina. Anyways, I got slightly digressed. I I mean slightly I moved to a different topic. I don't know why. So I was talking about these four. I mean these four. I mean you can just imagine if Bakula is starting, then Due and Cherky are not there. And I mean even if you put those two in for let's say Bakula and I mean you would remove Olise and Dembele. I mean like I'm struggling and let's say you remove Olise because Dembele I think will definitely start. So even then it's it's just absolutely I mean mind boggling how good the French team is, how good the French team is. So that's 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 where I am. And I mean Mbappe 6 goals, Dembele 4 goals, Bakola 2 goals. I mean I just can't get my head around who scored one more. Maybe an own goal, I don't know. Maybe an own goal by somebody, and maybe an own goal by somebody. But anyways, and Mbappe, I mean, eventually, injury permitting and unforeseen events permitting, you do think that beyond 2030, Mbappe will become the all-time leading goal scorer at World Cups. He's just 2 or 3 goals behind Messi. I mean, he could easily score a hat trick today and go ahead. I don't know how many goals he is behind. Uh, Messi is, I think, now got 20. Uh, I think Mbappe has 18, something like that. He came into the tournament with 12. Now he's got 6 more, so 18 goals he's got. And he, I mean, in the long run, he will be. Could he do in the short run? He could. I mean, based on how Argentina performed earlier today or yesterday, you'd say you would say that you would say that you would say that there's a fairly good chance that Mbappe may. I mean, I don't know. Argentina play Egypt, so I mean, the way Egypt played last night, they were so bad. I expect Egypt to be beaten by to be beaten by France and Messi to probably score. I mean, Australia gave Egypt, I mean, a scare. I mean, not a scare. They were like really good Australia against Egypt, and compared to that, I mean, compared to that, Argentina should be better, and Argentina must have learned their lessons to not take it easy because they were rolling around like half drunk, half people who are just high on something until Cape Verde scored. And to be honest, they scored 2 banging goals. One of them is my goal of the season. Is one of them is my goal of the season. So that's where I am with that, and that's where I am with that, and yeah. So that's where I am with that. In this game, Dembele, Olise. I mean, I, I just can't see anything else apart from a France win. To be honest, I mean, Germany. I could see Paraguay getting a draw, taking them into a penalty shootout, and then it was a lottery from there. And Argentina, you know, took a dip and came out with all the pot, you know, all the pot behind the rainbow or wherever it is, the pot of gold. But in this game, I think it is going to be a thoroughly one-sided game. That Paraguay will be lucky to have 25-30% possession, even that. And but I mean, I've been wrong before. I've seen teams perform well, and if somehow if Paraguay go behind, that's it, game over. I can't see them coming back. But if they can somehow take the lead, defend it, defend for the life, last ditch tackles, clearances of the line, etc., then I think there's a chance that Paraguay may, I mean, even then I'm talking about may. They may get, they may get something. I mean, the best I can hope for them is a draw and then again taking it to a penalty shootout, and where Oscar Gill has looked remarkable. Uh, where Oscar Gill has looked remarkable, and Mike Mignon as well, to be honest. And so that's my point with with the with this game. And I said I might yawn just a minute to go before the game kicks off. Let's see if we know where it is. Anyways, we'll find out where it is. October's Day final. I mean, it's a round of 16 game, and yeah. So what happens? I am going to go with a France win, and I am going to go with a 3-0 win for France. But bear in mind, I went with a 4-0 win for Argentina, and they barely scraped through against Cape Verde 3-2 in that game. So stranger things have happened. I mean, can Paraguay show the spirit that Cape Verde did? They can, but I expect, but I expect France to have learned from their mistakes, and I expect France to have learned from their mistakes, and you know, and show what they've got, and that's what I expect out of France. Absolutely, I think this match and the stadium looks like the one in Boston. I could be wrong, but looks like, based on what I've seen, is in Boston. It could be another minute or two before the game kicks off. We have got the referee from Uzbekistan, and this is the first time I'm seeing the uh, coin toss and everything, and yeah, the referee VAR team as well from Chile, Italy, and USA. Uh, yeah, this is the first one time I'm watching the build up to the game, and the game is about to start. So let's go to the main scene. Main scene. Here we are, uh, and Junior Alonso, Gustavo Gomez, Diego Gomez, Jose Canale on the bench, Bobadilla on the bench. They were all involved, and the French team, we've just gone through them. Uh, we've just gone through them, and Bradley Bakula. I mean, he's a bit of a miss. He's either hit or miss kind of a player. And Gustavo Alfaro, the manager. And let's see what happens. Deschamps, Didier Deschamps. So the game is about to kick off. The aerial view is spectacular. I mean, they've taken 3 minutes extra to start this game. God knows how much time they'll spend on the events. So the match about to kick off. It's France's. I mean, Paraguay. One advice, my advice would be, I mean, that I would give them is cannot, just cannot afford to concede early. Or Paraguay, I mean. I said Paraguay, or did I say France? Well, I meant Paraguay. And again, like they've wasted 4 minutes. And doesn't look like it's starting anytime soon. So here's, and it's kicked and thrown into Paraguay, which is a regular tactic and regular tactic by a lot of teams. And the game is underway. What I think is Massachusetts, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Uh, it's cleared away. Omanion had to run. Diego Gomez. Sure, you can see the clock with me. Oh, man. Oh, it's a chance for France. Oh, in the box they were. Oh, man. Mbappe and Supermacano. I mean, so easy for these defenders. They don't have to do anything. The other team is just, I mean, petrified of their attackers. And Kunde, Paraguay have the ball. What happened there? I thought the ball had gone out. It's still in play. Saliba, then Kone. There's so many players with dreadlocks in this France side. Kunde, Olise, Kone. So three, just three. Caceres, number four. And both teams, thankfully, are playing in their regular colors. It's Olise. That's the first I think I'm looking at him in this game. But it's only been 3 minutes, so hardly a surprise. Headed away. Mbappe. Almiron kind of lost it, but he's won it back. Throw into Paraguay. Headed away by Saliba. And Chiso now at Strasbourg. Signed by not Chelsea, not signed by Chelsea, not Chelsea, not Strasbourg, but Blueco, the parent company of Chelsea and Strasbourg. I mean, hardly surprised. Manion playing it out of the back. Saliba, Arsenal player, will have a surgery at the end of the World Cup, whenever that is. Whether it be tonight or in 2 weeks' time, or somewhere in the middle. Finally, we have now reached a stage where we have one game a day on average. It's Pennsylvania, not Boston, where the match is. My upset stomach is flaring up again. Bakula, I think. Almiron, no, can't run it. Solise goes wide to Dembele, who chipped and cleared for now. France dominating. Surprise, surprise. Mbappe, Dinia, who first corner of the game. Almiron tracking. Corner is cleared. I mean, France dominating. Oh, is that an injury to Caceres? It's Velasquez. Maybe a foul has been given. It's only Kone. Good skill by Olise now. I mean, like, that's not a foul, clearly. I mean, it might be hurt, but that's not a foul. I mean, it's showing no signs of get. I mean, he's up now. Kone, not Olise. And I don't think Paraguay have. Because the ball in France's half, they may have once or twice from a clearance or something like that. But Dembele is good with either foot. Upamecano, Saliba, look for how far forward they are. Cleared away by Almiron. Could have passed it to his own player. Mbappe, no real chances to speak of. Kunde, Dembele, cross cleared. Olise was throwing given. Rabio was touch wasn't advised there. Oh, Mbappe fooled himself with a trick. That's not a penalty. Gomez ten minutes played, nil-nil, all France thus far. All France. Out. It was a good run by Barcola. When the ball was overhead. That's a foul by Kone, Galarza. Just realizing that how similar the flags are, red, white, and blue. Free kick is cleared. Oh, now France have a chance to counter Olise. That foul given. No serious attempts on goal thus far for any team. I mean, Paraguay haven't gotten near the goal, so Frenchman in the crowd, Arsene Wenger. For a goal kick. Saliba. It's not Saliba, it's Kone. Like, in the moment, he looked like bit like Saliba. Saliba is number two, I think. Dembele. Olise. Bakola. Was looked like they could line it up, but straight to Gale from Denia. He's a confident keeper, looks good, good size, everything. Orlando Gill, I think is his name, not Oscar Gill. So, Lise was almost in there. Should be keepers. I mean, at every opportunity, he looks to start counters. For a goal kick. And for whatever purpose, reasoning, or whatever, neither keeper has had a save to make. Corner to France. Taken shot and well dealt with by Paraguay. Paraguay have been largely untroubled by France thus far. Brazil versus Norway tomorrow. That could be a yellow card for Bacola. I don't know how much he was caught, but Caceres making a meal of it. Tomorrow, technically tomorrow, we've got Brazil versus Norway. The Norway team are good. And then we have also got England versus Mexico versus England. So good games. I mean, at this stage, they're all good games, one way or the other. Bakul are not happy. He's on a yellow, so better not react. I mean, Paraguay is finding it really, really tough. Olise skipping in. Kone! Oh, goes wide. Goal kick, I think. It's goal kick. Might have taken a deflection. Corner. Dembele to take. Comes cross flung in. Oh, weird. Velasquez out for another corner or a goal kick. Well, one thing for sure, it's a dehydration break. I think I mean, it's hydration break, not dehydration break. Talking of hydration, why not? Why shouldn't I hydrate myself? Nothing really has happened in the. Nothing really has happened in the 24 or so minutes. Neither keeper has had to make a save. Neither keeper has had to make a save. Pretty dull. I mean, as expected, Paraguay looking to play on the counter. Brazil, Norway, and Mexico versus England. The face of it, I mean, I know England haven't been playing well. A lot of players are maybe carrying knocks. The hydration break is over, by the way. Gustavo Alfaro still hydrating himself after delivering a team top. They've taken full 3 minutes this hydration break. Starts with a goal kick, Paraguayan goal kick. Still nil-nil as you can see. She's so trying to get there. I never thought of him as a striker really. I always thought like he was someone who played in behind, that kind of player. There goes Almiron. Bacola chasing, better not foul. There's Almiron against Saliba. Again, passing poor by him. Drilled, wide by Gomez, I think. Diego Gomez of Brighton and Hove Albion. Wide as in it was full, I mean, width of a goal wide. That's wide, 7 meters wide, at least. And it's like not as exciting as I thought. I mean, like obviously tension will be there in the game in a game like this. Olise, Dembele. Oh, Gill was or Hill was almost beaten, cleared straight to Saliba. Paraguay, Paraguay playing it well thus far. Almiron fouled. He was sent off for a stupid rule that has been introduced. Mbappe should have gone and sliding in there. Lord McLeary in the stands. Oh, header missed by Mbappe, I think. Oh, that was a clear chance. That should have been 1-0 France. That should have been 1-0 France. I don't know what happened. When he went ahead of the ball, in the end, ball ended up behind him. Good cross by Dembele. Preston Ciso. He's constant danger. Ciso has tried, but it's been so tough for him. Over from Rabiot, Adrian Rabiot. Why is Saliba is number 17? Why would I think he's number 2? I mean, I think he's number 2 for Arsenal. Many on good catch. Mbappe and someone fighting. Good to see. Orlando Gill and Almiron and Bakula fighting each other. It wasn't Almiron, I don't know who it was. No yellow cards to anybody. It was Cubas and Mbappe. Caceres and Mbappe are happy. Oh man, that could have gone anywhere. In the end, cleared by Galasa, is it? Might have been Cubas himself. Cleared. It's Olise straight to Hill Kunde. I mean, like the dreadlocks and the shadows, like finding it really hard. Someone who's down. Dembele was lining up, but there were like two Paraguayan players who were ready to clear. What happened there? I thought might have been a foul. Foul might have been given. Cleared again by Alderete, I think. Less than about 10 minutes to go. I'd say maybe slightly more. Ooh, that should have been a foul. That should have been a foul, in my opinion. Salmiron, good play. Held up. So Gomez, goal kick. Mbappe plays it out wide. Olise, oh, is fouled. The yellow might be coming. Oh, that was almost deflected in. And Mbappe is down, hurt, in pain. Like, I think a yellow card might be dished out, but not sure to whom. Galarza. Mbappe is making meal of it, absolute meal of it. Nil-nil, Paraguay will be really happy with it. I mean, France could have lost their opening game against Senegal. Uh, Corner to France. Swung in really deep. Mbappe wants referee to look at it, but I mean, if the Ronaldo penalty was given, cleared away, and see so Gustavo Alfaro will be happy. Didier Deschamps, not so much. I mean, a couple of basic little efforts that Hill has had to face. Another corner. Corners are piling up for Olise's corner. Oh, Gill punches. Kunde. Kone. Dinia. Straight to Hill. Paraguay was slowed down again. And Ciso fouled. He was on the ground when the move was going on. Very little domination by Paraguay. It's all been France. That's the challenge of international football and the World Cup. Again, over from Kone. He looks like a two-footed player, good with both feet. And lots of people, and there are a lot of jerseys sold around the world. saying, let's say, 6 minutes will be added. I mean, Bakula, I mean, they're seen very little of him. Mainly Olise, Dembele, Mbappe, Rabio, Kone. Can they play through good defended Upamecano? Well done by Kone. Like it's the angle that I got. I mean, differentiating between Kone and Olise is tough. Like it's only because of their positions. I mean, that might have been Olise. Kone was Kone is just joining in the picture. Mbappe hits deflected and straight to just 3 minutes added. Holy crap! What is going on? Sisu doing well against Upamecano. Needs to be careful. Throw into France, and Sisu thought it was Paraguay's. It was France's. Came off and Sisu last. Not a bad game to watch, but I mean I don't mind there being no goals, but expected more from France. That's what I'll say. I mean Dembele, Olise, they tried. They've been in the picture. They have gotten on the ball, but have they done enough? Not unfortunately for me. Not for France's. Not from France's point of view. But then again, it was nil-nil between the game in the game between Canada and Morocco. Morocco scored thrice in the second half, and last minute of the first minute added time. That should be that. Paraguay have a goal kick. France need to get someone in, do more from midfield. Maybe this simply isn't good enough. Half time coming up. Half time coming up, and I mean, no real chances to speak of. None. There was a chance for a header cleared half time. Gustavo Alfaro will be pretty happy. I mean, my stomach is really giving me issues. Oh, So halftime, and yeah, that's that's where we are. That's where we are. That's where we are. But there may be more from France, but clearly no, clearly no. Yeah, clearly there's been very little. Very, very little, unfortunately. Could France have done more? Maybe they could have been a bit quicker in, the way they've gone about stuff, and the way they've gone about stuff. Just checking out if there's anything happening in the world of football transfer wise. So yeah, nil nil as things stand, nil nil as things stand between the two nations, Paraguay and France. No real chances for either team. Paraguay, you would expect. Paraguay, you would expect. France, I thought they would have peppered. They would have peppered I thought they would have peppered the Paraguayan goal, but Hill has barely had any shots to save. I know there was one from Jules Kunde. There was one from Kone which was deflected off Gomez. Then there was one from Rabio which went over the bar, but obviously he didn't have to save that. So Paraguay will be pleased. Second half, I expect France to get better. Whether that translates into goals or not, I mean, we'll wait and see. Orlando Gill, he's a good keeper, and Orlando Gill, even though he's a good keeper, if France turn it on like they have, I mean, in majority of their games in the second half, they don't be surprised if they absolutely hammer they absolutely hammer their opponents as in Paraguay. And, but Paraguay, on their part, well, have defended well, and credit to them. Gustavo Alfaro has lined up the team really well, taught them what he wants them to do, taught them what he wants them to do, and taught them what he wants them to do. On the counter, I can't say that they have looked dangerous because they haven't looked dangerous at all. And, they haven't looked dangerous at all. And they have. I remember there was a wild shot from Diego Gomez that was taken. Apart from that, nothing. Absolutely nothing really. Uh, and I doubt they have even touched the ball in France's penalty area. So, France defense, Upamecano, Kunde, Dinia, and Saliba. They, they barely had to do anything. Let's be honest. They barely done have to do anything. Had to. And, for most of the first half, they've spent time in the in the Paraguayan half. They spent time in the Paraguayan half, so uh, they spent time in the Paraguayan half, and I mean they they'd be wanting more of that. They'd be wanting more of that. Whether that happens remains to be seen. Whether that happens remains to be seen. However little, but or however distinct a probability remains that Paraguay may bring a spring attack, which France may find hard to deal with. and contend with, and they may they may concede, and so and France, and the margin of error going into the second half is minimal. I mean, we saw Cape Verde, I mean, gave Argentina massive scare. That goal by Sidney Lopez Cabral was, I mean, I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens, who scores however many goals. That is my goal of the World Cup. That is my goal of the World Cup. And yeah, that is going into the World Cup review video, and that's my that's my that's my goal of the tournament. Coming back to this game, coming back to this game, I doubt Paraguay have the strength to hold on to the to stop Paraguay to stop France from creating more and more chances. Uh, and yeah, I think they will find it really tough. I mean, in theory, we could have another 2 hours of action, approximately about 82 more minutes of action if you add extra time, dehydration. I don't know why I keep calling them dehydration breaks, etc. So that's that's in theory, and in this heat, I mean that may be an advantage for France. I mean, it was an advantage for for Paraguay against Germany. I mean, although they should have conceded. I mean, that was not a foul which was given against Voldemort, Voldemort Anton, Voldemort Anton. Uh, yeah, so heat could be a factor. In next 3 4 minutes, we should have the second half. Saying let's say next 3 minutes. They started the match 3 4 minutes late. First of all, sorry, I've got an upset stomach, so I mean, apologies, apologies, and yeah, so that's. Uh, I mean, this interestingly could be a game for Doué or Chucky. I mean, France have a lot of options for them on the bench, whether it be defense, attack, midfield. Chouamani is there. I mean, if they want a target man or something like that, Mateta, Chucky, Doué, who else? Hernandez brothers are there as well, Theo and Lucas. I mean, I doubt there will be change in fullbacks though. I doubt there will be a change in fullbacks though. There's Warren Emre in midfield that could come in. And, So 16 minutes have passed since the halfway mark. Should be about to begin. What do I expect in the second half? I expect French domination, regardless of Paraguay scoring or not. Regardless of Paraguay scoring or not. So that's what I expect from the second half. From the second half. Uh, but my football instinct tells me that France will score a couple of goals. Might be time for Olise to get in the act. And, if 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 the opportunity exists and presents itself, then Bakula and others might also might also you know might also might also score. I mean, it could happen, but I don't think it will be a game like we saw earlier, where there were like a lot of goals in the second half. I don't think it will be the case, but it can obviously happen. Can obviously happen. I'm surprised the clock hasn't started. Has now. Uh, let's see what happens. No change for Paraguay, at least. These Paraguayan players are taking every opportunity to dive around here, there, somewhere, or everywhere. Free kick to France. You only sit down now. Finger in the eye, maybe. And this is, by my reckoning, 90th game of the World Cup. So 14 remaining. One way or the other, we did get there. No changes for France either. Upamecano. I mean, this was at the start of the game, at least. I thought this would be a game which would not go to extra time, but obviously, if Argentina Cape Verde can go, anything can happen. The danger is cleared for now. Uh, Nil-nil, it remains. Ball getting lost in a dangerous area. One over the bar from Rabio. Maybe there was a touch. Deschamps perhaps not happy with Rabio for taking a shot there. I don't know. In the box, oh, corner to Paraguay. I think that's their first touch in the France box. France's penalty box. Here comes the corner. Oh, Mignon. I mean, miss punches. Paraguay still have possession. Throw has been given, not a free kick. A lot of referees allowing the play to flow straight into the arms of Mignon. Gets it cleared. Mbappe. Oh, handball. I thought it was handball. Oh, side netting. And what is going on? All the referee had to do was give a handball. This made a meal of it. It did hit the hand. Caceres is right. It was handball. I could see it from here. It was handball. 'Gill is making a meal of it, honestly. 'It was such a clear handball. Why did the referee not give it? 53 minutes nil-nil. Didn't think it would be nil-nil going into 53 minutes. 'And to be honest, France haven't looked like scoring. I mean, very speculative efforts, nothing concrete, nothing like that. And Kunde! Oh, good save, Gil. Gone, Kunde. Might have been Pune. These dreadlocks are just creating a havoc. Side still nil. France trying to quicken the game up. Nothing. Corner. It will be checked. If it's not, then it will be a goal kick. But France look pretty confident that it's a corner. Paraguayan defense. I mean, you cannot blame Paraguay for being so negative straight to Hill. Kept the ball, but given away. Oh, and Siso up against. I'm, I'm trying to speak as loudly as I can, but as loudly as I can, but yeah. So just I'm checking the audio. Let me just check if I'm back or not. No, still not. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. a bit of internet issue. So yeah, and good tackles or good work by Caceres. I mean, sure what's gone wrong with that, and just check. Just let me check. And this shouldn't be happening. And hurry the fuck up. I mean, time for French changes, I think. And Siso wants taken off. Change and Siso off and Babadi no, Caballero on. Hopefully the voice and everything is better now. Anyways, so another plate. Is Due coming on. I mean, France could be getting a bit nervous as well with the way things are. Could have France that I think had gone out free kick to Paraguay. Like it's been tough for France. Nil. Very soon, in 3 or 4 minutes' time, we'll have our second hydration break. Didn't think it would be like this, but I still think, oh, that's a free. Oh, not given. I thought that was a nailed on free kick. There was a chance for a counter. Every player was in Paraguay half. Over the bar from Mbappe. he'd be disappointed the way his team has performed. I thought that was a nailed on foul, and it was. How did he not give it? Maybe he played the advantage, the Uzbekistan referee. Really, really surprising that it's still nil-nil. I mean, not because of how the game has gone, but just because of just because of just because of what was expected. I mean, France. I think they're the top scorer at this World Cup. Oh no! I mean, he wanted a penalty, not given. His chance for a counter. Almiron and Saliba, but Saliba is quick. He doesn't want to exaggerate his. Oh no! Almiron may have hurt his hamstring. Not sure what happened to Due. Oh, could this be a penalty? Could be a penalty, you know. This could be a penalty. This could be a penalty. Man, this could be a penalty. There's a VAR check for a possible penalty. I mean, Due did remarkably well. There's a VAR check for a penalty. VAR check for a penalty. Clear foul. Not sure what else to say. It was a clear foul. Clear foul. Penalty will be given. Let's just listen in. Penalty and foul by Diego Gomez, and penalty to France. Poor guy, Almiron ran all the way. Yeah. Was it Diego Gomez or someone else? Gustavo Alfaro saying it was a dive, but clearly wasn't. Paraguayan players arguing their cases, but this could be a penalty. Just who takes it? And like, why would you do that? That's unsportsmanlike. Mbappe could score his seventh goal, and he scored his last five penalties. One straight down the middle, three to keep us left, one to keep us right. Can Orlando Gill do something? I mean, such a clean striker. I mean, like last moment he can turn. Oh, more drama, more drama, more drama. Here goes Mbappe. Scores 1-0 to France. 1-0 to France. And they have the lead. They have the lead. Mbappe, the captain. I mean, not sure why they're not showing. Yeah, they back. I think hydration break might be coming up. Will to keep us left. Yeah. Personally, I don't think Paraguay have enough in them to come back. France, I don't know what happened to the hydration break or whatever might have taken place already. Might have taken place already, and yeah, I just don't think that. I just don't think that. I just don't think that Paraguay can do anything. I think the hydration break is now. The hydration break is taking place now. Yeah, there's a lot of fighting going on. Paraguay are going down fighting one way or the other. If they are going down, I mean. So 1-0, I mean, France ahead. I can't say deservedly or anything like that because, I mean, I can't say deservedly or anything like that, but but it's been, it's not been a bad game to watch as such. That's what I will definitely say. 1-0 to France as things stand, and about I'd say 23, 24 minutes to go. And I can't see Paraguay coming into this game. They've barely had a shot, and Diego Gomez stupidly fouling Desiree Doué. And last quarter of the game, if you want to call it quarter wise, it's been a very prickly sort of an affair where two teams, hell bent on fighting each other than playing. But Paraguay, in terms of quality, they obviously know they can't match the quality that France has, and the quality that France have, and so they are bringing different things. Who knows? In the last 20 minutes, France could turn it on and score two, three more goals because Paraguay have to come out and play. Uh, Gomez off, Almiron off, Avalos and Maurizio. Paraguay need to make sure that they keep their heads. If they lose their heads, that's the danger now for Paraguay that France have more space to run into to exploit. Oh, something terrible. Maybe a kick out. Mbappe lying around, holding his right knee. Caceres, that looked naughty. That looked naughty by Caceres. Whole game he's been the whole game he's been 7 goals for Mbappe, 7 for Messi. Holland plays tomorrow. Messi has played fewer minutes than Mbappe, and a team that has not been functioning that well. I thought Messi would have scored a couple yesterday. This Caceres guy is a dirty little player. That's a lot of goals. In just 3 World Cups, he's just scored a lot of goals. I'd say approximately Alderete has gone off as well. Brazil versus Norway tomorrow. Mexico versus England will be a good game as well. Both of them. Spain versus Portugal will be a banger. And, then I think Argentina, Egypt, not so much. Switzerland versus who Belgium play, probably Colombia. Switzerland versus US or something like that. I mean, can Portugal eliminate Spain? Like, let's just talk about this game. I mean, we'll talk about those later. Oh, that could be a yellow card. One. Oh, many uncollected. I don't. I can't recall a shot apart from that Diego Gomez speculative and like effort. Like, let's say 15 more minutes. There's been a lot of fighting that's happened. Yes, tomorrow. Spain, I think. Oh, sorry, France. I think happy keeping possession, keeping Paraguay at bay. Olise defending. I mean, Paraguay aren't doing anything in the French half. Advantage played here, Olise. Now foul given. Ranchoki for Dembele. Mm, he's come off a long way. Long, long, long way. Since those injury-filled days at Barcelona. Ryan Cherky can keep the ball well. Olise and Mbappe remain from the original four to Paraguay. I mean, like they are throwing everything at it. Due, Cherky, two-footed player. Olise, Cherky, Olise, Cherky, Cherky. They've kept the ball for 30-40 seconds straight. I give it 13 more minutes maximum. And I want Paraguay to come back, but I also want the game to end in normal time. Barely slept. Oh, another shot goes wide. It was very difficult. I mean, the odds of that flying in were closer to zero, 10-1. That's how low they were. Gustavo Alfaro can see it, probably. I mean, time's ticking away. France may not score. They don't need to. It's the Larza fouling Kone. Paraguay have a throw in time taking away. I mean, they haven't shown anything yet. I mean, if they score, it would be a surprise. And even now, they are doing it very slowly. The intent of the whole game, I think, was to keep it nil-nil. Mbappe. Oh, good save. Hill. At best, I give them 10 minutes now. And, you can take 20 seconds off it. 90th minute now. Paraguay have completed 94 passes in the whole game in 89 minutes of football. That is just horrendous. They, Omenion saves. Maybe better option would have been something else. Richer, richer colors. Cross two cleared. Let's see. 10 minutes. 10 minutes of added time. Sample time. Police say there's a lot of French trickery. Let's do it. Cleared. 10 minutes. I thought 8 minutes might be given, but it's a lot of time. Police say Galasa does a lot of fouling. I think France is just content on wasting time. Ryan Chucky cut out. I mean, the way Paraguay have played, I mean, it was always difficult. I mean, they can't string passes. How are they going to score goals? Less than 100 passes in the game. 8 minutes remaining now. Gustavo Alfaro not happy with the referee and his conduct. Again, the same trick. They're just putting it out and then hoping that they can press Paraguay in their own half. Everybody is so adept at keeping the ball. Has Turkey corner. They haven't showed any hurry in taking the corner in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. I think France are just intent on wasting time. But we saw in the Croatia Portugal game how the referee was kept playing on and on and on. Police, oh, Kunde down. I mean, how, when, or where did it hit him on the face? Some players are just so good at play acting. Should they send the keeper up on the clock? Half of the added time has been played. 5 more minutes remaining. That isn't going anywhere fast. Oh, headed back. Ooh, Mignon almost went out of his hands. 1-0 to France. There goes Dewey. Could finish it. Mbappe! Good save. Mbappe again. Good save again. Hill. Oh man, he's had some chances. Mbappe. Foul. Free kick. Again. I mean, like Galarza. Yellow card for Olise or Kunde. Olise. What a good save. Olise. Through the legs. Saved by Hill. And another effort. Also saved. Paraguay still in this. No matter how badly they played. And a corner. And a corner to Paraguay in the 98th minute. Will Orlando Gill go up? I mean, players are diving around like all over the place. 98th minute. Two, 3 more minutes remaining, maybe. Oh, Manion, good catch. Good catch, Manion. Less than 2 minutes. Might get 30 more seconds because of all the fighting, etc., fouling. Paraguay just haven't done enough. Goal kick. Goal kick? Or is it a free kick? Last minute we are into. Man, the stomach upset. Sorry. I think Caceres has been asked to man mark. That's a bad pass. Again, I think 10 minutes are up. Last ditch thing. It's full time. The whistle's gone. The free kick is not to be taken. France have gone through. France have qualified. France have qualified and they are through to the quarterfinals. Very bitchy game comes to an end. Very prickly, and players not Paraguayan players have not been they, they look like over the top celebrations and France are through. Congratulations to France. They're through. Congratulations, they're through and yeah. And, Paraguay tried, wasn't to be. I mean, quality gap was obviously there. There's more than one way to skin the cat, and that's what Paraguay tried to do. Um, in the end, they failed. I think they wanted to take the game to extra time and maybe even penalties. I mean, they didn't didn't have a shot on target. I don't think. Yeah, that's how it has ended. It has ended nil nil, guys. It has ended nil nil. It's 4:40 almost in India, and yeah. So I'll take your leave and see you next time. See you next time. So till then, take care. Stay safe. Bye for now. Paraguay nil, France 1.